Hey everybody, my name is Gerald Heyward, and right now I prefer to use the pepperoni pocket hats. They only call them pocket hats, but I call them the pepperoni hats because they look like they have pepperonis on them. So I love them. I use them in sizes 14, 13, and 12. Those are my most current hi-hats that I use. I love them because they have great response, very sharp, very to the point. They cut off when I need them, and they sustain when I need them. So those are my preferred hi-hats that I'm using right now. I think the first set of hi-hats that I ever mixed and matched was with the K top and the Z bottom, which was an old combination a while ago, and then I was using sizes 13 in those. Right now, I'm currently looking in sizes 14 and 15 using like a quick beat bottom with like a K top. It's been a good combination, and the mixes it's great. Like to just try different things, and you never know when stuff works until you just put it on there, and then you see what comes out. Once your ear will tell you that, oh yeah, you like that. So that's what I do as far as mixing hi-hats and different sizes and stuff like that. That's where I'm at right now. I know the main mix that I've always loved was the K top with the Z bottom. Wonderful. I used to always like Steve Gadd, his hi-hats, and he was a K cymbal type of dude, so he had like a lot of darks and a lot of stuff. And you know, it's funny because coming back around, he was using 14-inch hi-hats, and then 14s went away for a couple of years, and everybody was into the 13s and 12 and the smaller hi-hats, quicker sound, sharper sound. But now we're getting back to the full body hi-hat sound, which is the 14s, the K-top, Z-bottom, or the new beats, the A new beats. Those are really good in 15s, the hybrid Ks. And Steve Gadd was a big part of the way that I picked out my hi-hat cymbals, and you know what he was using, I basically was using. I'm not gonna lie, I was biting off of him. So one thing I love is the K series hi-hats and the hybrid hi-hats. And like I said, Steve Gadd was a big influence on, you know, what hi-hats I used. Hi-hats are an important part of your setup because of the fact that there are three main components to a drum set, which is your kick drum, your snare drum, and your hi-hats. And without these three pieces, you basically don't have a drum set. So hi-hats are so important. You know, think about it. Hi-hats, they replace you counting in like this. Where we go now, hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi-hat keeps time. Always, artists always ask you, keep time on the hi-hat. Or, you know, give me time on the hi-hat. Not keep time on the ride, not keep time on the crash, but keep time on the hi-hat. The hi-hat and the foot. So hi-hat is a very major part of the drum set itself. You know, recently I did a DVD called Kick Snare Hat, which is our DVD, and it just had the basic components of the drum set. And the hi-hat was one of the basic parts of the component for the drum set. So always remember, your hi-hat got to be right, and you play it the most out of everything, you know, far as cymbal-wise. You know, you're going to play your hi-hat 150,000 times over you playing your ride cymbal, you know, depending on what type of music you're playing. But the hi-hat is so important, and it plays a big part, major part in the drum set. Without these three pieces, you don't have a drum set. Hi-hat being one of the main pieces of those three pieces.